And where are they? Oh, they're only basic archers. Okay. Oh, there's the tornado guy too. Who, can I might actually be able to Sunflame him. Oh, but, I can do this now. And anyone and their mother can double these guys because of their crossbows and stuff. But yeah, so like you can counterattack if they get within like 2 range of you, but you just can't declare your own attacks against them. I don't one-round you. Wow, Christ, you really suck. That's annoying. Okay, well... I need to cover Narcissus. Okay, your move is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Okay. I need to cover with Rochelle. I need to Sunflame on this guy. With Rochelle. That will take him out, Vega can get in, take out the other guy, and then Naren can cover Narcissus. And then I need to remember to heal Narcissus, obviously. Tornado doesn't one-shot Narcissus, does it? I'll have to check. Because Raquel can't help because she can't kill humans. 19, yeah, no, he definitely has more health than that. Okay, so yes, so now... Vega, get rid of this. You don't have any attacks, do you? No, you just have physic. Because even though bishops can use magic, the enemy just doesn't give bishops any attacking spells for some reason. I think if I take out the Arbalest... See, on turn 10, I might actually go for an Aura Rain, because if the Physic Bishop is down, then all of these guys, Aura Rain will put them into one-shot range of Rochelle, and that'll definitely help. So, yeah, we just have you left, and I really wish, again, I can Arbalest him, but it's not really going to help, because she can't kill humans. Now, okay, she can go there and just over-the-wall Starlight one of them. Except she'll have to use 2 uses of it. Yeah, these guys have a lot of health, which is annoying. So even mages, I mean, mages are at least one-rounding enemies now, which is good. Like, they're doubling consistently, but, yeah, even Starlight is not one-shotting because of, their very large amount of health for, a very highly spammed reinforce. Oh, that would have been really useful in the first hit, just saying. It's always just kind of like the lore of useful critical hits. Whenever you need, like, you would really need a critical hit on the first attack, you always get it on the second attack, for some reason. Yes, and gotta still remember that Narcissus, must not die. Well, I suppose I could do this and see if I can get some, like, crits or something. I don't think that actually one-rounds, though. Wow, the Steel Blade's actually stronger than the Silver Sword. I've got perfect accuracy, so I may as well use that instead. So here we go, dismounted Naren time. He still looks pretty cool even dismounted. I probably would have one-rounded even with the Killing Edge, but oh well. So yeah, with that, Narcissus should not be able to be attacked by anything unless you spontaneously develop a Javelin out of nowhere. But I do need to remember to heal him with Physic, okay. I'm gonna see if Enter heals him up to 19. She probably doesn't. Wait, why did a ding just sound? There was a ding there. Was that like a... It's like it's magic plus... Oh, I healed 19 HP to him anyway, so... Does that mean, like, you can critical heal in this game? That would be really interesting if that was true. Is this a... Oh, yeah, it's an odd number turn, so you can do that. However... Let's see Silence. Is this going to actually work? Please, Silence. I don't know if that means it worked or not. Guess we'll see. Yeah, you can't use magic this turn, so Narcissus is completely safe. I don't know the exact ins and outs of Silence. It says all enemy magic, but I think it's only up to, like, your magic stat, like the number of enemies that it affects or something. I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't, like, Silence is not that useful in this game overall. Now I can finally start having Runen advance. And everyone here needs to still keep Arcus pinned down. I'm just picturing that they just tackled him to the ground and they're just holding him there. They're like, Arcus, we know it's you. You've picked up a lot of pirate vocabulary from that seafarer trading, so we recognize you saying "arr" and hoist the mainsail all the time. Anyway, welcome to attack of the stupidly large number of Shadow Lancers. I mean, Naren could actually be in some danger here. He can still activate Pavise, though, which I would very much like to see. Game, if you would take the hints. I'm pretty sure he can still activate, although, wait, is Pavise... Some of the class skills for mounted classes only work while mounted. I know the Flurry for Black Paladin only works while mounted, but I don't know about Pavise. I'll have to check, because maybe he can't actually use Pavise while dismounted. I'm not really sure, honestly, what the threat of, these guys are not unsilenced, but they're gonna die anyway. I'm not really sure, like, what the threat of these guys is supposed to be, because, like, you're not likely to be anywhere near this room when they first start spawning. And I guess maybe that they're just trying to stall you in the corridors and slow you down? I don't know. Okay, Kreis is definitely in danger if he goes down here. What turn? Oh, we're at turn 9. Yeah, so it's not quite Aura Rain time yet. Just getting in. Let's not do that yet. Oh, I can't move you because you're still pinning down Arcus. Yeah, why not? Let's just have Vega, actually... I mean, we could just pull back into this room and try and take them out that way. Because Starlight's animation is incredibly long... You know what, in fact, actually... I normally don't like doing this, but, like, there's so many enemies left, and it's just gonna take forever to get through them all, so I'm gonna turn animations off for this part. Wait, I thought I said I turned animations off. Why? That must have overridden it? Or, like, Starlight is automatically animations on? I'm not sure. I know that, yeah, that Sunflame definitely allows animations to be off, so that's kind of strange. Unless setting her animations individually took precedence over me setting everybody's animations. Yeah, a case in point of how long Starlight's animation is. I don't think I've ever heard the battle theme go on that long. Yeah, I put battle animations on few. Yeah, just thinking whether or not I actually do just pull back into here and just try and, Because if I do that, I'll be able to take out both the Physic guy and this person in the same turn, whereas if I don't, then, I mean, it's just Naren versus the world. Oh, he still does have Pavise. Because I really don't want to fight these guys, although you have... Oh yeah, you don't actually get one round, so I actually have to use Vega to take him down. Redundant Soul. Yeah, I can't really rearrange. Like, if I moved you away, I could move, although, honestly... If I Arbalest you... Just trying to find a way that I can do that. Oh, you don't even have any weapons, so that was pointless. Oh well. Okay. Hopefully you'll attack Raffin, or if I go here, then I'll let you potentially attack, Raquel. And now... Sunflame one-shot that guy. And then Naren will just continue to... I guess you could use a fruit to save me some healing. And then Narcissus will have to get out. Fruit broke. No, let's not imitate yet. And then Christ. I don't really know what I'm going to do with Christ right now. Yeah, I've got to keep you pinned down. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. It's experience, I guess. And you won't be able to be annoying and heal anybody. Yeah, because with the staff command being above weight, yeah, it's very easy to misclick with staves in this game. Why not? I have a lot of physic, and sometimes every bit of HP counts. You know, what would have been really interesting, but also really mean, is if Arcus was actually one of the reinforcement Shadow Lancers. Because there'd just be so many of them that it would be really hard to keep track of which one he was. Again, it would be really mean, but it would also be kind of interesting. Still, just... It is often an interesting thing in, like, a strategy RPG, like a mission where you need to keep a certain enemy alive. Like, keeping alive an unrecruitable enemy. Well, I mean, this guy isn't unrecruitable, but, we can't recruit him back, yet. Speaking of which, I actually need to make sure that I have, that I get to, Rena's, Lena. Yeah, she was Rena in the old fan translation, but I gotta make sure that I get to Lena's door. I almost forgot, like, I probably, yeah, should actually have Narcissus focus on that door, and not on, the chest that's up there, because Button and, Mahen are gonna get that chest anyway. Okay, these guys are pretty thinned out right now. But the door is now blocked for Vega, annoyingly. So he's going to have to smack this guy. Hey, I actually double a Physic Bishop. That's rare. So he's out. Okay, there's still a lot of them. Is this guy? No, he's not weakened. And yeah, you can't one-round them. So, I mean, you have a Silver Lance. Does the Silver Lance do it? 25 attack. Versus their defensive. No, you do not one-round them. Christ. I brought him here because I wanted him to save his sister, but... yes, you are not doing a very good job of it. Christ is just pretty aggressively mediocre overall. Oh! Oh, it's turn 10. Okay, yeah, wow, their strength dropped quickly. Yeah, actually, Christ can take you down now. Aura Rain! Oh god, please don't critical Arcus. I didn't gain, like, enough magic to kill Arcus, did I? That would be, like, the worst way to lose this. Okay, good, he didn't die. So yeah, that's what Aura Rain does. Unfortunately, it forces you to equip it, even though your range becomes Aura for a turn. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, I do find it, like, I like that they design it this way. That its power is usually just low enough so as to not, like, have any risk of one-shotting the entire map, because that would be really, really broken. But at the same time, it's useful in a few niche situations. Of course, if you have Ensorcel and a Dancer, it usually does one-shot everything on the map. But I'll try and show that off later. And also against monsters, because all light magic is inherently effective against monsters in TearRing Saga, it does do a real number on monster maps. Although, yeah, you have to actually put it on Runan's Root here in order to even use, in order to even get Aura Rain. So it's not like ridiculously useful in that regard against monsters, but the next root split, maybe. Because the next root split is when Runan starts seeing monsters a lot more. Which might be somewhat of a spoiler, but yeah. This is actually Runan's last map for this split. Although I will be showing both versions of it. So yeah, not much left. Let's just slip Runan on past, well, that lagged a lot. Put you there. Oh, that's actually not good. Let's not move Mahen yet. And then Narcissus can not get poked by a Devil Spear. And yeah, we should be good. Oh yeah, he's just going to heal off all of his... and your Aura Rain is questionably effective against bosses, because they'll usually just heal it off by the time you get to them, but yeah. If you're close to a boss, it can do some nice chip damage to them. It's a cool idea, though, giving a character an all-map hitting attack that has limitations on when it can be used. And that should be all... finally, Pavis, okay. He waited to the last enemy to show his skills, literally. Okay, yep. So now Rudin is just going to keep going. Oh yeah, he does have Urbanite, so Rudin does move a little faster on this map, movement-wise, so that's good. And now it's time to open the door, lead me to everlasting, I guess I can say everlasting failure right now, because, yeah, we'll see. Leveled up again. Still not enough for Summon Staves, though. Oh yeah, and Vega's got to get going. Because I don't just have Lentzenheimer to deal with, I also have his lieutenant slash bodyguard, Golgotha. Which is a cool name. I think that's actually a Bible reference, but I forget. But, and he recovers all of his health, because of course he does. I think I should just cut out Arcus' attacks from now on. And let's open this door. That's actually kind of funny that the person who rescued her is also a master of disguise. So, not only does she plead to let us talk to Arcus, let her talk to Arcus, but she also joins us. So, this is Lena. Lena. Well, okay, I'll just get the positive out of the way first. She does start with Paragon, so that's something. And she also has a freakishly high base movement. Yes, that 9 there is actually real. It's to the point where even dismounted and unpromoted, she keeps pace with promoted foot classes. And while she doesn't start with Kanto, she does learn it fairly early. The problem is everything else. She starts at level 1 with extremely low base stats, especially 2 base mastery, which makes it very hard to get her kills. And on top of all that, look at those growths. 10% strength and 10% defense with those bases. She'd probably be considered bad even if she didn't have these, but the 10% strength and defense growths are a real kick in the teeth, because it means that even if you do train her, all you get is someone who moves very far but only mildly tickles enemies. Maybe they thought that her movement base and growth would potentially make her broken, but still, it's just... Lena is really disappointing in a game that generally did starts out weak, ends up strong characters quite well. I mean, look at Naren and even Sun. Lena wishes she was on their level, but that is sadly not the case. She has 6 movement even indoors dismounted, unpromoted, because, yeah, her move is ridiculous. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, now I still have to keep Arcus pinned down until she can reach him. But I need to go for the chest anyway. And you might be wondering why I haven't actually mentioned these civilians yet. Well, we'll be getting to them in a moment. Does anybody here need healing? I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, Enter does, but yeah, she doesn't really need it. Yeah, the only enemies left are the ones that don't move, and Arcus. So the civilians in this room... For a second I thought imitate meant that he would try and imitate the door. Surprise, you suckers! You fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Never judge by appearances, bubs. They actually fell for it. How pathetic. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. So, all of those NPCs in dresses were actually bandits. The thing is, though, all of them drop money bags, and they're all pretty weak, so I'm just gonna go to town on them right now. I can probably afford to keep animations off. Yep, all of them will drop money bags. This is part of why this map may or may not be more lucrative than... I'm not even gonna waste Sunflame on them. May or may not be more lucrative than, Chapter 26A. I don't want to spoil what's in 26A, because there actually are some nice items in that chapter, and, Lena is a lot easier to recruit in that one, too. It's not like she's particularly hard to recruit here, it's just that she gives you complications involving Arcus. But, you get a lot of gold out of these disguised bandits. It's like, honestly, it's not much of a threat at all. Like, it's just kind of just in a way, it's just sort of more of a joke than anything else. Because they're hardly the most annoying aspect of this map, but it's just, this is just the map they just put all the gimmicks into. But as far as gimmick maps go, I actually think this one's pretty good overall. Like, I like the fact that, you're sort of encouraged to rush, because otherwise the thief will reach that top chest. But at the same time, if you rush, you're also at risk of accidentally killing Arcus, and you also have to make sure you can tell which one of the Shadow Cultists is Arcus. And that's not even mentioning the bosses of this map, which I haven't got to yet. It's just kind of a nice map overall. So many money bags. Although I won't even have a chance to sell these until we reach the next route split, so... I can always sell them, like, on the route split menu, though, so it's probably not worth it to open these now and see if I'm feeling lucky. Yep, the Swift Potion. That's what it's called in this version. Move by 3. And I believe outside of, like, a really rare random drop from one of the chests in... I think it's Ryle Caves that drops that. I think this is the only Swift Potion that you can get. Also, annoyingly, I actually missed the Strength Potion in the last map, which is probably the best of all of the potions, but oh well. I haven't even used any of those potions yet either, when I probably should, but eh. You know what? Just for the heck of it, let's open up one money bag. Oh hey, we got a good quote-unquote good luck roll out of that. Sorry that my throat went weird there and I was like, money blag. So, before we can take down Lentzenheimer, whose stats really suck, but at the same time, remember this sword from earlier? Yeah, that 80 crit sword, they gave it to an actual enemy. The good news, though, is that he only has one range, his avoid is not high, despite being on a throne, and his stats are terrible. So Lentzenheimer is actually not a difficult boss at all, despite his 80 crit rate. Well, who is difficult is this guy here, Golgotha. Very high stats, Brave Sword, and Astron Soul. So, yeah, he's dangerous. However, I might be able to just slip Rochelle in and Sunflame him from a distance, and he's already been weakened thanks to Aura Rain, and the Physic Bishop is gone. So, yeah, that's generally the best time to use Aura Rain when there are no Physic Bishops around. So, yeah, we're actually pretty close to being done with this map. Naren took a couple of hits there. I'm using up a lot of Physic on Latina, but it's at least getting her closer to being able to summon. And, like, Latina is in a way the real summoner for Rune's party, because, as I said before, Enter is just not going to reach summon at all. Like, there is no way Enter is getting to summon. Almost there, Arcus. You won't have to wear that armor much longer. Sorry that I hit with Aura Rain earlier. Still got to be careful, though, because I really don't want to screw up this late. I've already recorded for over an hour. Can't quite get in there. One more turn. Okay, yeah, I can afford to step right outside that door. But yeah, he has 12 attack speed and a brave sword, so that's very scary. I like the way the throne room looks, though. Like, what's his actual attack power? 24. You could potentially tank that. In fact, I think even, like, Rochelle with shields and Sunflame could take no damage from that. So, I mean, he's not actually super, super dangerous, but he is definitely more dangerous than the average boss at this point. And he is not appearing in the A version of this map, so that's why this one's a lot harder. Well, I mean, you know, that and a lot of other reasons. Okay, now, finally! I could attack with Raquel for the lols, but no. Let's do this. Yeah, it would suck if she got the wrong Shadow Lancer. And this is pretty much exactly how Abel rejoins Marth's army in Mystery of the Emblem. It's interesting because like, you know, Cain and Abel in you know, the Bible story that inspired their names, Cain was the traitor, but it was Abel who betrays you in Marth's games, and here it's the Green Knight who also betrays you. Yeah. Lena is still a little deluded about that. And he has joined us, rejoined us, and he actually keeps the Devil Lance and the Leather Shield, which is kind of alright, but yeah, he still sucks. He still sucks. But, okay. Can I Sunflame you? I think I can Sunflame you. And that should probably finish him, although... Oh, it's got a perfect hit rate too. Yeah, he's dead. I know that this is going to look really like a really lame way of killing this guy, but, like, he has Astra and a Brave Sword. It's admittedly kind of scary. His outfit makes him look like he has, like, a giant beard, but no. Well, sorry, but, no matter what your employer's orders, you can't really, you know... You're too far away to actually get your sword on this guy, so, goodbye. No hard feelings, it's just business for you. Pretty standard, honourable, mercenary swordmaster type guy. Very similar to that guy from Path of Radiance in chapter 19, I think it is. Okay, so remember, like, if you remember back from the Root Split video, Vega has to land the final blow on Lentzenheimer. Like, you can easily weaken him with Raquel, honestly. So it's not really that hard, but also there's special dialogue with him against Runen too. But I don't... I should probably save state and show that, although I don't want to accidentally load state. I'll save staff, I guess. Pretty sure he doesn't move. He's on a throne. Yep, he's not moving. Okay, I'm going to save staff and show Runen's quote. Oh, actually, Runen can just use 11 sword and not have to worry about dying or getting the killing blow. Runen Celius. Wow, he actually has a last name. The commander himself has come to face me. Well, don't think you've won yet, brat. Do you like what I've done with the place? I think the castle's decorum has been much improved without all of your rotten ancestors glaring at me from their paintings. But no matter how hard I had this place cleaned, I couldn't get out the smell. The stench of you and your rotten father. Roselia has stood in the way of its betters for far too long, Runen. But once I kill you and drive out the Empire, I'll be the King of Reeve, and House Zemselia will take its rightful place on top. Now, die! Oh wait, I can't attack you at range. Crap. I wonder if, like, the Empire... Well, Runen levels up out of that. That's actually kind of fitting. I wonder if the Empire gave him that sword knowing that he wouldn't be able to attack at range and that it would be his downfall. So... He does have 80 crit. I've got to remember that. But at the same time, if he does crit... if he does crit me, that is a lot of damage coming my way. A heck of a lot of damage coming my way. Yeah, I kind of prefer him to be weakened a little bit. I do have people who can do that, though. I can weaken... Yeah, I only need to hit him, like, once, and then Vega should be able to finish him. Naren, Levensword... Naren could potentially... Now, Naren doesn't double, but he could end up critting or activating Adept, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go with Christ. It actually fits to use Christ here, because you imprisoned his sister. Forget if Lena can actually talk to him or not. Ugh. Not bad for an army of trash, but I still have my sword, Likud. Bow down before its power! Oh wait, I forgot again, it can't attack at range! Okay, yeah, Vega's definitely gonna be able to do it now. So yeah, range attacks are the way to go. Like, even with how pathetic he is, you don't want to risk getting crit by him, because it is gonna do a lot of damage. And I will be showing his version of this event with Julia, on the other routes. Yeah, you take exactly 20, you're dead. I'm back to collect, Lentzenheimer. Did you miss me? Vega, why are you in Runen's army? Don't worry about the little details. By the way, Lentzenheimer, I think you let out a crucial piece of information about that target you hired me for. Care to explain? What is this about? I didn't leave out anything. I told you everything I know. Look at you trembling. You tried to have me kill an innocent girl. But I don't do dirty jobs, Lentzenheimer. And you reek to high heaven. Wait, I've got money! Take whatever you want! It's yours! What I want, Lentzenheimer, is your head. Sorry, that's my best attempt at doing an edgy voice. It's kind of silly. Fitting that I get a little up out of that. This can't be happening. I paid you a fortune. Why would you betray me? Such a beautiful sword you have, befitting of a noble house of Reeve, though definitely not of a swine like you. I'm sure Runen will have use for it. Goodbye, Lentzenheimer. And yes, he is dead, but I kind of want to see if I can reload that save, because maybe he has a unique defeat quote with Runen. If Ahab had a unique defeat quote with Lionheart, then he probably has a unique defeat quote with Runen. Anyway, this is pretty much it. I mean, you might be able to... I don't think you can talk to Lena. He does support with Lena, though. But yeah, let's just go ahead and seize. I feel like the voice I did for Vega in the end blended into the original one I did for Lentzenheimer. I'm not good at voice acting, I'm sorry. Okay, 2 years since you fled to Granada, but maybe less since Granada was attacked. Oh boy, Arcus is gonna get beaten up pretty badly now. Not exactly. Was not by choice. Let me guess, it's Lena, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I wonder if this scene changes at all if Lena dies or something. It probably does. You know, like, the really strange thing is that by appearance, she looks much more like she should be Arcus's sister, not Chrysa's sister. Just, like, they don't really pay much attention to genetics when it comes to designing, like, the character designs for siblings in this game, because a lot of, like, the siblings just look nothing like each other or their parents. So yeah, they're still engaged even though she is really, really young. It's hopefully still kind of one-sided. Well, I mean, I'm never going to deploy him ever again, so he's not going to do anything stupid like this. It is like we've never really seen this happen. I guess Sizor does a few reckless things in Fates, but like seeing the sort of hot-headed one of the Christmas Knights actually get into trouble from a story standpoint because of his recklessness. Like just charging off into the enemy alone to rescue someone and just failing miserably and getting captured. It's actually like... this I wouldn't have lost any... Okay, wow, Eugen's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, what I was saying is, like, it's one of those situations where somebody gets captured, and I actually still think it works decently from a story standpoint, because, yeah, it sort of deconstructs his recklessness and, knighthood and stuff, and, I mean, I suppose it kind of, like, yeah, and also, like, one of the Christmas Knights usually, doesn't take knighthood seriously, but this is also a rare instance where they're actually saying, you know what, maybe I don't want to be a knight, maybe I'm not actually cut out for it. Although, when he just said maybe you should open up a shop, isn't that what Abel and Est end up doing? That might also be a reference. Yes, Lena is, like, way more mature than Arcus is. Even though, you know, as an instructor, she probably won't be very good training him because of her 10% strength and defense growths. Oh, she already thought he was serious. And so, rip Arcus. Though, weirdly, that does actually raise Arcus and Lena's support. They end up with a better support than they do on the A route. And so, Lentzenheimer is defeated, and his Iron Grip has been released from Runen's homeland. And for that, we also get a plot-justified promotion for Runen. He gets Crusader armor that his father wore. Among other things, okay. Yeah, he was John Savine after that peace talks always get attacked in fiction. As Rune's saying here. I was silent for that because this is the first time you get to hear the full promotion theme. It always cuts off after the animation finishes. Also, yes, Rudin gets a new portrait on promotion. And as is kind of typical in a lot of Fire Emblem games, we have the Lord addressing people on a balcony. And it was implied to happen with Marth back in the first game, so that's probably what this is referencing. And hey, we got his last name again. Yeah, this definitely predated Azure Moon by a very long time, but I wonder if the Azure Moon one's also a reference to that moment with Marth. And then, of course, at the end of Path of Radiance, you have Ike and Alincia getting ready to address people on a balcony, but you never actually see it. Well, I mean, if he hadn't ran, he would be dead right now. And he wouldn't have been able to come back and save them. So, I mean, I don't think it was cowardly or anything for him to preserve his life like that. Yeah, Rudin isn't like a prince or anything like that. He's sort of like a more minor noble of Roselia. Yeah, so next goal is Reeve itself. So this line right here, I was actually disappointed to see this when I played the revised translation, which you're seeing now. And I will explain that much later. So, I mean, I'm sorry that I'm going to leave you hanging on that, but I'll just say there's something that I really, really want to discuss about that comes up on Rudin's final route split. And with that, we end that chapter, and we end Rudin's route for now. We only have Holmes' chapters to go in this split. However, that is not the end of Chapter 26. Next time, we'll be taking on, from an alternate file that I've kept, Chapter 26A, and we will finally be seeing Luca's true purpose. Look forward to that next time.